Hey y'all, I want to talk to you for a moment about a Mandela effect. So, if you know what a Mandela effect is, you know that it is that there are people who remember things in two different ways, and it's kind of named after people who remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, and then obviously, according to the history that we're following now, he actually got out of prison and lived for quite a number of years after that. But there's all these little things that seem different than they were for some people. Now, the Village People is one of those Mandela effects that has only recently, I'd say within the last 6 or 7 months, popped up. And sometimes with Mandela effects, you find residual effects. So, for example, Smoky Mountains. I always thought Smoky Mountain was spelled smoke, Smoke. Why? Smoky Mountains. But it is not. It is Smoky Mountains. Now, when you go to the Smoky Mountains, you will see plenty of signs that still have the E in them, but you will also see plenty of signs that have the Y in them. Those are residual effects. I doubt that people are spelling the name of their own mountain range wrong. Just my opinion. Now, I have found a residual in this. We're in season 9, episode 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I love me some RuPaul. And he's talking about the Village People. Now, I'm going to let it play for a second, and we're going to pause it and see if you can tell who seems out of place, okay?
Extravaganza Extravaganza. Each of you needs to create a look inspired by the legendary.
Okay, so this is the legendary group, the Village People. They did YMCA for all you young people who may not know. And we see the Native American, the cowboy, the construction worker, the cop, the biker, we'll put that in quotes, biker. And then we have this guy right here. Well, what is that? I don't remember him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why there is 6 of them. That doesn't seem right to me. And he just looks confused to be there. Am I wrong? Like, all these people have a character. Like like this one on the bottom, he's giving me like Terrence Howard like intensity. This guy seems confused about why he's in this picture. Am I wrong? Okay, so they're supposed to make costumes. The queens are supposed to make costumes based on the characters. And RuPaul gives them like the basics of a costume, kind of like Party City style. But when she names the people, the titles of this, of each one of these people, she leaves something out. This is a residual effect because you can change this image, but they can't add in somebody speaking something in that way, I guess. I'm not really sure, but let's take a look at it.
Through the village. That's cowboy, cop, Native American, construction worker, and leather biker couture. So I'm gonna head.
No mention of the military guy. And she waited until there were 5 queens left in the competition to do the Village People challenge. Now, if there were 6 people in the Village People as of whenever this was filmed, she would have done it when there were still 6 queens in the competition so that each one had a village person. There you go. A real life Mandela Effect residue tucked away in the archives of one of my favorite shows ever with one of my favorite queens, RuPaul.